Imagination is more important than intellect. At least that's what Albert Einstein said. And what are concepts without imagination? Some unique concepts even go against everything we've ever thought possible, sparking reactions ranging from cool to weird to downright stupid. With this in mind, we've compiled a list of some of the most amazing concepts designers have unveiled in the recent past. Only time will tell if all, most, or any of them will ever see the light of day. Rolls-Royce 103EX. We start with the Rolls-Royce 103EX. This is definitely not your typical Rolls-Royce. There's no engine under the hood. Instead, two electric motors drive the front and rear wheels respectively. There's also no dashboard, steering wheel, or complicated controls. Instead, this concept vehicle includes an AI component known as Eleanor, who performs a variety of high-tech tasks, such as predicting traffic and calling ahead to the driver's destination if they're going to be late. Now that is the kind of driving we want to see in the future. Pegasus Superyacht. Away from car concepts, take a look at this stunning new superyacht with mirrored glass to reflect the sky, clouds, and surroundings. It's named the Pegasus Superyacht, and it's about to raise the bar for sailing. The 88-meter concept, which the designer calls virtually invisible in terms of both design and environmental impact, will be the first 3D printed superyacht in history. Although there's no price tag yet, the Pegasus design might be available by 2030. Romoto T8. Let's now introduce you to the Romoto T8, a one-of-a-kind caravan built by New Zealand architectural group W2. Two main components make up the 30.5-foot trailer, a fixed chassis and a smaller living area that just fits within. The cabin can slide out and spin 90 degrees while the trailer is parked, just like a rotating USB stick. The sleek trailer has a starting price of $268,500, and you can reserve a spot with just a $6,300 deposit. The Line, Saudi Arabia. Now it's off to Saudi Arabia to see The Line, one of the world's largest and most complex infrastructure projects. This project has a truly fantastic vision. Two mirror-enclosed towers that stretch over 100 miles across a region of desert and mountains and will be able to hold up to 9 million people at a time. Unlike other cities, The Line will operate on a 100% renewable energy, prioritize resident and tourist well-being, and favor health over infrastructure. Plectrum Yacht. Back to sailing concepts. We all know boats are designed to float, but an unusual concept from Italy's extraordinary Lazzarini design studio will also make them fly. Kind of. Rather than being pushed by the wind, the 243-footer, dubbed Plectrum, will be raised above the sea and propelled by 3 hydrogen-powered motors with a combined 5,000 horsepower each. The 7-bedroom luxury cruiser, which also has a helipad and a pool, is now just a concept, but according to Lazzarini Design, it may be built on request for about $87 million. Pangeos Terra Yacht. The Italian company has also proposed a massive terra yacht concept that can hold tens of thousands of seafarers. Named Pangeos, the yacht will be 548 meters long and 600 meters wide, making it the largest marine floating structure if the project is completed. According to Lazzarini, the yacht will feature a variety of structures, including plazas, houses, malls, and restaurants, and might be finished in 2033. Did we mention it will cost a whopping $8 billion? Thunder Truck Multi-Purpose EV. This next one might not be as pricey, but even so, this concept EV is really cool looking. It's named the Thunder Truck, and it resembles a cross between the Tesla Cybertruck and the Tumbler from Batman. With its massive size and acute angles, it has a really stunning appearance, and it will be ultimately useful no matter where you might take it. Although the Thunder Truck is now simply a concept, more vehicles of this type are undoubtedly on the horizon. Let's hope they make at least one. Mukaab Skyscraper. Let's move on to one of the world's most talked about mega projects. Introducing the Mukaab, a cube-shaped edifice which will reportedly surpass all other man-made structures as the largest in the world when finished. The building will be the world's first immersive, experiential destination, complete with racetracks for flying cars and immersive experiences that simulate travels to distant worlds. It will basically serve as a portal to another universe. Spaceship Neptune. Speaking of another universe, would you like to travel on a lavish space balloon to the Earth's upper atmosphere? If your trip budget exceeds 6 digits, you could have your shot as early as 2024. The 6-hour flight outside of Earth's atmosphere on the Neptune spaceship costs $125,000 per seat and gives guests a 360-degree panoramic view of the planet and the stars. The breathtaking views will probably leave you feeling like you're in a fantasy movie. Mercedes-Benz Vision AVTR. Fantasy movie writers have long foreseen the potential future of transportation through on-screen representations of futuristic vehicles. With the release of the Mercedes-Benz concept car Vision AVTR, the manufacturer of high-end vehicles did, however, bring fiction to reality. The automobile is completely unrealistic and was designed to honor the classic James Cameron film Avatar. Unlike other movie automobiles, the Vision AVTR never makes an appearance on screen, but its futuristic design would make it a star in any parking lot full of spacecraft. Kawasaki J. Another item that would look great in your parking lot is this electric 3-wheel motorcycle that appears to have come right out of a sci-fi movie. Back in 2013, at a time when electric vehicles were just starting to gain popularity, Kawasaki unveiled the J concept at the Tokyo Motor Show. According to Kawasaki, the J concept machine is a 3-wheeler that offers a choice of riding positions. The comfort option provides a more upright riding position for city riding, and the sport mode changes the layout for aggressive sports riding. The J features 2 front wheels that are driven by a single rear wheel and is powered by a battery cell. Candella's C8 EV hydrofoil boat. Another battery-powered vehicle is this flying C8 boat from Sweden-based Candela that sees itself as the Tesla of boating. Basically, this Swedish manufacturer creates ultra-modern electric boats that consume a lot less energy than any other type using hydrofoils. That means they can have a much smaller battery and still go farther than other electric boats. Other benefits include a silent ride, an ultra-smooth experience without hitting waves, and a noticeable absence of exhaust odor. Oceanics Floating City. Very soon you won't need a boat to be on the water. You'll be able to actually live on it, thanks to the Oceanics project in Busan. The city, which is made of self-sustaining and self-healing bio-rock, will ideally serve as an example for other coastal communities coping with rising sea levels and other climate change-related problems. The zero-waste energy system will provide electricity, agricultural feedstock, and recycled materials, while the other systems will help each neighborhood develop a self-sustaining ecosystem. Porsche Boeing Flying Taxi. Did you know that Porsche and Boeing once joined forces to see if there was a market for flying taxis? Since the concept's 2019 announcement, a flurry of flying car eVTOL startups have appeared, all with the same objectives but using different strategies. Boeing and Porsche have so much credibility that it's hard for us to think of 2 firms that would combine to make a better flying automobile. However, as thrilling as it sounded, and still sounds, nothing has come of it. Motorrad Vision Next 100. Also thrilling is this BMW Motorrad Vision Next 100 motorcycle concept. This cutting-edge motorcycle provides an analog experience in a digital age. The design shows how well humans and machines can work together, because every element is expertly made from the finest materials. It's definitely one of the most visually appealing elements of BMW Motorrad bikes throughout history. BMW iVision D. Another incredible BMW concept is the iVision D, which is the first automobile to offer advanced artificial intelligence, or AI. The iVision elevates voice and hand gesture control to a new level and enables users to converse with their D, which responds by utilizing all of its features to express moods. And as if that weren't enough, this concept car has the ability to change color, giving users a 32-color palette to create custom designs. Telosa Sustainable City. Just like the Oceanics in Busan and the Line in Saudi Arabia, a futuristic project called Telosa is now being built in the USA. The concept is the brainchild of multi-billionaire businessman Mark Law, who wanted to become the most sustainable city in the world. The land will be owned by a communal endowment as part of Law's concept, which means appreciation in value could be used to pay for the city's expansion while keeping the welfare of its citizens as its top priority. It's estimated that the project will cost a total of $400 billion. Crypto City, USA. We're not sure if it's a billionaire thing, but cryptocurrency tycoon Jeffrey Burns also intends to build his own smart city. This city would have all the amenities of a normal city, such as residences, businesses, and schools, but with one significant exception. Residents would only use blockchain-powered digital applications to access the city's services. Also, citizens will be able to conduct banking transactions, cast ballots, and store data independently of governments or other parties. Sounds appealing, doesn't it? Infinity Synaptic. Now this is one very unbelievable concept. The Synaptic is a 3-in-1 design that can be instantly transformed into a racing vehicle, a buggy, or an aircraft. Here's how. The Synaptic suit, which is basically a wearable universal fuselage pod, houses the vehicle's driver. The wearable pod, which is nearly egg-shaped and accommodates the full body, can then be inserted into one of 3 different vehicles, including a Formula One-style racing car, a buggy akin to the Moon rover, or even a small jet aircraft. Custom Bugatti RV. Companies are not the only ones that come up with concepts. Their fans do too, and this one is simply outstanding. Although not officially affiliated with Bugatti, these renderings will transport you to a world of dream cars. Despite being AI-generated models, they all do a good job of incorporating the brand's distinctive style and are rather accurate representations of what a Bugatti RV may look like. Renault Float. Although conceptually intriguing, it is probably unrealistic to think that this Renault Float concept will become a reality anytime soon. The glass vehicle would float around on the roadways like a bubble using magnetic levitation technology, and can connect to other pods to form an odd convoy, like a bubble wrap. The float can bob about in any direction, and seats can rotate and sliding doors can open to make you interact. Seemingly the Uber of the future, the idea also includes a smartphone app that allows you to call for a float at any point in time. Will any of these make it past the CGI and into the real world? We absolutely have no idea. But it sure is fun to dream, isn't it?